Hey y'all. I'm gonna write a list out, okay? I'm doing, y'all give me 1 second and I'm gonna call your name out as I put you on the list. So I'm gonna do 20 people. 1 second. Alright. So number one is gonna be Fiona. Rinky Rat. I can't say your name. RINKYRAWAT is number two. Dre Ramon is number three. Fatima is number four. Loyal to Lauren is number five. Faith is number six. Hey, Faith. Dandara is number seven. Okay, that's everybody that's in here. So, Fiona, you can post yours. Oh, well, you already did. What are the feelings of Chris L., the Cancer, towards me? No contact. And I have a new deck, y'all. It's called the Mystic Dreamer Tarot. I already shuffled it and all that good stuff, so we should be able to get. Hey, Liz, you want to be on the free list? You can be number 8. So, what are the feelings of Chris L., the Cancer, towards Fiona? Thank you, Faith. I need to, if y'all hang around to the end, and whenever we get done with the questions. Oh, thank you, Liz. You can post your question. I'll show y'all the pictures of it. It's so cool. I never seen it before or heard of it, and it shuffles good too. I always get disappointed whenever they don't shuffle like the Rider-Waite deck, but this one shuffles just like the regular Rider-Waite, so that's a good deal. You too, Liz. I know I hadn't been getting on here lately, y'all. I've been slacking. You know how you're supposed to constantly be like moving towards more, evolution, evolve, grow. I feel like I've been just stuck in one spot. So, Three of Swords, Fiona. And the Hierophant reversed. Three of Swords, Hierophant reversed. So, this person hasn't moved on completely from you, because what you don't understand or what you don't see is the Six of Swords reversed. So they're at this point where they're holding on, but the thing is, they're holding on to pain. Even if they're the ones that cause the pain, it could just stem from the fact that they have pain that has nothing to do with you, but it's manifesting in the connection with you and them. Does that make sense? So basically, they have some stuff deep down, deep seated, and deep rooted that you shouldn't take personal. But the Three of Swords is here. They're feeling it. They're going through it. Whatever is going on in their life. And the Hierophant's reversed. This can be avoiding their spiritual lesson in the situation. They could be running from themselves, and it's manifesting by them running from you. Does that make sense? Because everything that goes on inside of us manifest outside of us. So, the best thing you can do is focus on healing you to even combat this energy. But they haven't moved on from you, but it feels like they're holding on to the painful part. Six of Swords reversed, even if they're the one that caused it, so to speak. So I hate that it came out negative, Fiona. Alright, let me put Liz's name. Vibes, you can be number 8. Alright, Liz is up for her donation. You feel me, Liz, about being stuck in one spot? Thank you, Faith. Alright. 5 shuffles for Liz. What is coming towards Liz in love? I don't know what's going on with me. Like, I still been working my full-time job, so I still do stuff, but I don't know. I've just lost my... You know how I want to go live most every day? Like, lately I've just been... I don't know. Change up your routine. I know. I'm thinking maybe I need to start getting up earlier because I only have to be at work at 9 a.m. and my kids are out of school for summer, and used to I got up at 6 every morning because they had to go to school, and now I've been sleeping in till 8. That probably messed me up. I need to start getting up earlier again. Because 2 hours of extra sleep in the morning, that's probably what's got me all been out of shape. What is coming towards Liz in love? Yes, Liz. I bought me some rollerblades, and me and my daughter's been rollerblading. That's been our new thing. What is coming towards Liz in love? 2 of Wands. So you could have 2 things coming towards you. This almost looks like 2 portals, 2 timelines. What is coming towards Liz in love? 6 of Pentacles reversed. 4 of Cups reversed. 2 of Cups. So you got 2 twos here. I feel like there's 2 things coming towards you, or 2 timelines that you are going towards. The Empress. The underlying energy is the 5 of Swords and the 8 of Swords reversed. And then the 7 of Swords. So, whatever this is that's coming towards you, I said it feels like 2 things with the 2 of Wands, and we'll clarify it. So, let's just say this is over the next few months, okay? These 2 cards, 6 of Pentacles and the 4 of Cups reversed, feels like one of the options. Think about what that means. That means a connection that you could be attracting that's going to teach you some sort of something that's happened before with a different person. This new thing could be coming in to see if you've learned it, because the universe always allows us to attract the same thing with a different person to see if we've learned the lesson, if that makes sense. Because the underlying energy is the 5 and 7 of Swords and the 8 of Swords reversed, to see if you recognize it. 8 of Swords reversed is about recognizing, realization, no longer having your head in the sand. So there could be a person coming in that it's not a balanced connection, one person is giving more than the other, and it sounds like something you've dealt with before, but a different human coming in, okay? That feels like one of these timelines with the Two of Wands. Something around Five of Swords, Seven of Swords. It could be deception. 222 is on my clock. That's another confirmation with these twos. So it's like two options. But think of it like this. So let's just say you had a friend before that deceived you, and they did you really ugly. Well, this new person could come in and it could be a whole different person, but it's the same type of lesson. But I feel like the universe is saying, don't get the vibration of fear around it, because the Eight of Swords reverse says you have what it takes up here, third eye. You already have eyes to see and ears to hear to know the situation. And then the second option, or portal or timeline, this could come in simultaneously, or it could play out as if this could come in first to see if you're going to go around the karmic wheel again with the same kind of lesson, or the Two of Cups and the Empress. This is mutual connection. This is something that is unlike anything you've had before, because the Empress, she grows, evolves, and attracts things into her reality. And it's a direct manifestation or result of what she's grown from. She's going to attract something that's more of a vibrational match to her new energy, right? So it feels like two different things either coming in at the same time, or the first one is going to be that lesson, but the Four of Cups is about passing it by when it's in the reverse. It's about passing that by. You'll see it with the Eight of Swords reversed, and you will actually feel a sense of accomplishment or being proud of yourself, because you're going to handle it differently this time. You see, okay, good. So let's clarify. I just want to do that for fun, because I feel like this was straightforward, but it feels like this is a connection with the Two of Cups and the Empress, and it feels like this other one is a connection, and it's almost like a choice. And it's around the lesson of Five and Seven of Swords. And also, y'all, I don't know anything about astrology, but I do know that Pluto is going back into Capricorn again. So we're probably going to be confronted with some lessons that we learned to see if we've learned from before. So Pluto, I don't know how long it's been out of Capricorn and went into Aquarius, maybe, let's just say 8 months, I'm guessing. But what I'm saying is, these 8 months, whatever we've went through, and then now Pluto's going back into Capricorn, like today or tomorrow, sometime soon, those lessons could come back in a different way. They could look different, but be the same lesson. Butterfly cocoon. You can be number 9, okay? No, yeah, I've been dating around but haven't met anyone that's worth my time. A lot of red flags, and just don't entertain it or bother texting back at times. That could be literally already manifesting in your reality then. Six of Cups, Six of Pentacles, Four of Cups reversed. Just think of this though. You're in the process of these two portals, these Two of Wands. As long as you keep saying, I don't have time to engage, and you keep allowing these opportunities that really aren't opportunities to pass you by, you're seeing it with clear eyes, Eight of Swords reversed, just keep telling yourself it's actually part of the process to get you to the Two of Cups and the Empress. So you're already in this energy, basically. If you've been dating around and you've been seeing the red flags and you've been saying, okay, swipe right or left or whatever y'all swipe. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you're already in this energy. And keep that inner knowing that you're already in it. Because just know there's something you are attracting that's a mutual thing. Empress attracts, and Two of Cups is mutual. A mutual emotional connection. Somebody who's going to show up the same way as you. Yes, you got it, girl. You got it all down. All that stuff matters, right? Do you say what you mean and mean what you say? Alright, let's clarify these. 2 of Wands, 6 of Pentacles reversed, and 4 of Cups reversed for Liz. I feel like that's the energy you're currently setting in, by the way. 7 of Wands came out. I'm not going to take the rest. Well, yes, I am. Because there's the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles reversed. It was 3 cards I was clarifying, so I feel like it came out intentionally. I thought it was a book to start with. This is about you sticking to your boundaries. So when these people come in, but the things you're saying in the chat align with the 7 of Wands. You're not a bad person when you're in this energy. You just stand your ground. It can manifest as defensiveness sometimes, like when people start to feel feelings, they can get defensive. But it's this Knight of Wands, Knight of Pentacles reversed. It's like, you're like, no, that's not going to work, you know? Hey, LZ, I'm writing down y'all's. You want to be on the free list? All right, Black Butterfly, I got you as number 9, so I wouldn't forget. All right, let's clarify the 2 of Cups and the Empress for Liz. Nine of Wands. You're not going to see it coming, okay? You're going to feel, you're almost going to get this energy of, when the 2 of Cups comes in, you're going to be focused on something else, because you're going to be at the point where you're like, is everything that comes in this energy? Do I just keep having to stay here? You're almost, just be mindful not to get that way, because the 9 of Wands came out. It's almost like when you least expect it, and probably when you're not paying attention to anything love related, that's when the 2 of Cups connection would come. The Fool reversed, and then there's the Empress again. This is about you not saying don't do nothing, but you got the Empress twice. So really focusing in on what is she. She's all 4 queens into one. So think about that. She has her priority list in order, like the Queen of Pentacles. She has her heart chakra open. Queen of Cups. The Queen of Wands, she follows her passionate energy. The Queen of Swords, she's in that truthful state, right? But yeah, the Fool reversed and the 9 of Wands, you're going to get to this point, whatever timeline this is, it's like most likely you're going to be at a point where you're like, you know what? There is none. Maybe I'm just not meant for it. Maybe it's just not for me. 8 of Cups. I'm walking away. I'm done with this. Every time I get interest in someone, it's the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles reversed. I can't do this. Whatever. I'm done. That's when you least expect it. Empress twice. So it's gonna come in when you don't expect it. So I don't feel like there's a time limit on it. I feel like it's just at the point when you're not expecting it, that's when it'll come. You are number 10, LZ. And I just wrote you down, boo-boo. Yeah, that's like Queen of Wands energy, Liz. Taking time to do more of the things you love. All that helps attract it in. All right, let me give you an oracle card, but I feel like it's going to be when you least expect it, and I don't feel like you're going to do a whole lot to bring it in physically, because the Empress came out twice. The things line up based on the energy she is vibrating at or emitting, the Empress. You got the number 34, extremes. So this can say devil energy to me. It really feels like that to me with the 7 here. That is coinciding with this 7, because 34 breaks down to a 7. But the thing is, the people that are coming in that are not a fit to you, as you've grown, Empress, it's very obvious. 8 of Swords reversed. You see it easily. So it's not a big deal. Like, you're just going to automatically pick up on what you don't need or what you don't need to be engaging with. It's not something you're going to be iffy and on the fence about, because it's going to be such a split in timelines. It's going to be such a split in what you desire. So it's going to be easy to see with the extremes. Engage in it for 6 months to figure out it ain't for you. You might have a conversation with a person and it just feels like, nope, not this person. This ain't it. It'll be very obvious. So that's a good thing that you've grown, Empress, to the point that you can see it easily. You don't have to have such trial and error, and it doesn't take so long to figure out what you don't want. All right, Liz, I hope that made sense, and thank you very much. Boo-boo. Okay. Okay, you are welcome, LZ. You've been seeing 10 everywhere. Wheel of Fortune. We'll take it, right? Okay. So, Rinky is up. You are so welcome, Liz. Thank you. Hey, Lily and Queen Bay. Y'all can be on the free list if y'all want. I have 10 more spots. 10 more spots. You're number 11, Queen Bay. Lily, just let me know if you want to be number 12. Are you here, Rinky? Rinky Dinky Doo? Hey, Joanne. All right, Lily, you're number 12. You want to be on there, Joanne? I don't know. Rinky must have left. Dre, are you here? Emmy, what are you doing? We went to see the Spider-Man movie yesterday, y'all. It was very disappointing because at the very end it said to be continued, so we don't know.
It comes out next year, though.
She said it comes out next year, the next one. Ariana, you can be number 13, okay? You're welcome, Faith. Dre, you must have not be here either. Dre must have left. So Fatima is number 4. I think sometimes they don't understand that they have to wait until the persons that are before them. I don't know. I guess if a bunch of them left, I can add more than 20 if we have time. Joanne, you can be number 14. Is it hot where y'all live? It's hot here. See the sun beaming? I wish I had a pool. Hey Liz, you want to be on the free list? I know, right? I had one. We did a pool the year before last, but it was above ground, but it was an old one that we already had, and the pump and stuff wasn't working right. So even putting all the chemicals and the stuff in it, it just wasn't. I would have to go buy a whole new one if I wanted to do it. So I paid someone to take it down and take it off. All right, Liz, you're number 15. Lauren, you can go. If you want to do a list, Faith, you can. I can, you want me to type out who they are? Who's on there? Let's see. Here you go. VYBEZ, Black Butterfly, Cocoon, LZ. Here you go. I'm going to give you the list and then you can do however you want to. That'll be fine with me. Lily, Ariana, Joanne. Here you go. Tell me if that'll work. I just typed them out for you. All right, Lauren says, you are welcome. Thank you for helping me. Okay. Love life outlook. What is this masculine like that's coming in? Any details? Thanks. This is my first time getting a read from you. Cool beans. Let's see what it says. 3 shuffles. How about that? Love life outlook for Lauren. Loyal to Lauren. Give us something about this masculine that's coming in. We did 3 shuffles. What is this masculine like? That was the Wheel of Fortune, so there may be a change compared to what you're used to, but it came out with a book, so I'm putting it back. This could be like a breath of fresh air compared to what you've been dealing with. You mean like this vibes? Is that the part you're having to learn? Because that used to drive me nuts when I first started learning. 8 of Cups reversed. And 3 of Swords reversed. So this person is still Knight of Wands reversed with the 6 of Cups. This person is still, see, if they're new, I'm taking it they're new, Lauren. But they are still, what am I trying to, I'm trying to get the words right. Because the 6 of Cups, Knight of Wands reversed, it's like at times they are ready to move forward in their life. They're ready for something new and fresh and something they haven't dealt with before, and they're ready to close the chapter from their past. They are healing because the 3 of Swords is reversed and the 8 of Cups is reversed though. Why is it reversed? Because at times they're ready to look at the past in a positive way, 6 of Cups. They're ready to say, okay, I learned this from it, I'm ready to go forward, and then Knight of Wands reversed. it's like 2 good days and then a bad one. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean anything terribly like they have bad intentions, but they're just in that back and forth energy. I also saw the 2 of Pentacles, that they're over the biggest hump of healing, but they're still working through it. So at times they kind of take 2 steps forward and 3 steps back. It doesn't mean they have bad intentions. It just means get to know them as a human before you do anything else. That will tell you all you need to know about how far you need to go in the connection, because it's really up to them. They're the creator of their own reality, just like you are. So the timeline here is kind of like it's up to how they keep going with this 3 of Swords reversed. Are they going to completely detach and assign a positive meaning to their past experiences, or are they going to bring it in with them? Are they going to bring that past stuff with them into a new connection with you? So the best thing to do, you choose, right? You choose. So choose to just get to know them as a human. Keep communication open with no expectations to see how's this going to work out. How are they going to handle a new connection with me? What are the things they do whenever you don't even have to say what you expect? You just have a judgment-free zone to get to know them as a human and then take it from there, I feel like. It's worth at least a shot to see, because they are healing. So that's what I got, boo-boo. Thank you, Lauren. Go ahead, Fatima. You can ask. I'm trying to think of the best way to get you how to learn to do this, vibes. It's like you have to be on the very edge of the deck, and then when you do that, it'll pop. But if you're too far into the deck, you're too far like into the deck like this, well, that ain't a good way to teach you. It's just something I learned over, I kept doing it. And at first they wouldn't pop like that. I just had to keep doing it over and over, and then they would pop. Is Ciro thinking about Fatima? Is Ciro thinking about Fatima? You are welcome. The Tower reversed. The Emperor, yes, I feel like they are, but they don't want you to know that. 4 of Swords is at the bottom. This is a card that can mean sitting around and thinking about you, but not taking any action towards the situation. So my answer for you is yes, they are, but they don't want you to know that. Tower reversed, trying to hold it all together without letting you know. They don't, for whatever reason, they don't want you to realize how much they are thinking of you. But your answer is yes. Alrighty. You're welcome. Go ahead, Rinky. Post your question and I'll answer it for you. Faith is next, Queen Bay. Why is Shrey ignoring Rinky's messages? 4 of Pentacles. The Emperor. So they are protecting their heart, okay? They associate you with someone that could hurt them, so they're trying to put that shield up. The 4 of Pentacles is here. This can be about someone trying to cover up their heart space. So, yeah. Trying to control. With the Emperor, this is about control. So they're trying to protect their heart space from you. Even if you haven't done anything, a lot of times what people do to protect themselves is nothing you doing to them. It's all what's going on inside of them. So don't take it personal. All right, Faith, you are up, boo-boo. welcome, Rinky. Marley, will things legally and financially move forward this month? What is the energy around things moving forward for Faith this month? There's the Wheel of Fortune. Y'all, it's so cool. It's got the Sphinx on it from ancient Egypt. I thought that was cool. All right. Will things legally and financially move forward this month for Faith? One more shuffle. Kept seeing the Wheel of Fortune. I like that card. Will things legally and financially move forward? Woo, Lordy. Two of Wands reversed and the Magician. If you get your energy in that place of it's going to change, there is no other option. The Two of Wands reversed always reminds me of stubborn, fixed energy. It doesn't matter if you are stubborn and fixed. We can harness any sign of the zodiac. It doesn't matter what we are. If I'm a Scorpio, which I am, okay, I have like 4 or 5 placements in Scorpio, but if I want to harness Gemini, I can. I have that power within me. I can make that choice. Two of Wands reversed with the Magician. That timeline is very possible for you to play out, for things to move forward, but you have to believe that and make that decision. No matter what's going on in your 3D world, you make that final decision within you, period. And whenever things pop up that are opposite to what you're desiring, whether it be no movement or whatever, you get lost in your daily routines and move your consciousness away from what's not working out. You just focus on what is and get that feeling of gratefulness in your heart space. That's more powerful than anyone has ever wanted you to believe. When you figure out how powerful that is, it will blow your mind. I don't even know how powerful I am. I'm learning right there with you. But I do know that if you choose that timeline, it can go forward. Even if it feels like it's not working, it's an illusion. And I feel like things may be moving faster than you realize, even in this moment, because the Magician is already there. So I feel like things are going and moving and shifting more than you actually realize, more than what you see with your physical eyeballs. So be in that stubborn, fixed energy that you know it is, and when you start to feel stuck, find you something to get lost in terms of routine. You have a load of earth, well, you can use that to your advantage, because earth energy can really stick to a routine or a schedule. So every time you get lost in that spiral energy of feeling stuck, look at your list. Okay, what am I supposed to be doing right now? That always works for me better than anything. So I do feel like that timeline is very close to you, because the Magician. You have everything you need within your grasp for it to happen. You just got to get it all pointed in the same direction. There's Dan the man. Amber, if you want to be on the list, just let us know, boo-boo. All right, Dan Dara is up. You are welcome, Faith. You too, Dan. I'm just trying to keep from sweating over here. There's literally an air conditioned vent under my butt right here. Thank you, Faith. All right, Dan Dara is up. For real, I had the air condition blowing right under my ass and I'm still hot. For real, yo. Alright, we got Faith done, and Rinky was done, and Fatima was done. And Lauren. I just ran my shirt under the sink, manned up, and put it on. Literally, you did that? It must be hot where you are too, Dan. He done put a wet shirt on just to get out of feeling the heat. He done ran his shirt. I love it. Are you here, Dandara? Amber, you're number 16, okay? I'm just letting you know. And I'm on number 7 right now. Oh no, it's hotter than the 80s. It's hotter than the 80s here. Yesterday, when we went to the movies, my car has this little thing. It tells you how hot it is, and I think it gets a little hotter as it sets in the sun, the actual temperature thing. But when I turned the car on, it said 101. I don't know how hot it actually was outside, but that gives you an idea. South Georgia B. And it ain't even hot as it's gonna get. August and July is worse. You're welcome, Amber. Vibes, if you're still here, you can go. Ooh, it's only 64, you lucky ducky. Alright, is my skincare business something I'm supposed to be doing, and will my sales pick up? This is just my belief, vibes, so you don't have to take this. When I'm going to see if your sales are going to pick up. Thank you, LZ. You're going to be after vibes. But when you want a certain outcome, think of it as that's the top of the mountain of this one goal. You never get to the top completely, because once you get to the top of that one, then there's another mountain in the distance and you're going to start climbing that one. But let's just say this is your first big mountain. You're trying to manifest it. You want this certain thing, right? The only thing you can do is to take action. So the skincare business, I will tell you this. Before we pull any cards, keep going towards it, because you have some sort of interest in it or you wouldn't have downloaded the idea, right? So whenever you have to create the skincare business, you're going to learn certain things on the journey. This skincare business could pop off and sales could skyrocket, or you could only get 2 sales the whole time you do it. But the part that's important is, what did you learn while you were doing the skincare business? There's going to be things you learn while you're doing it because you were interested in it enough that it came in your mind as a download and you pursued it, right? So it's an important part of your path. It is a stepping stone, whether it's the one to get you to the top or not. But the thing is, you're learning certain things that are going to either A, the business will pop off, or B, during this business, if it fizzles out and it crashes and burns, you're going to take whatever you learned and something else is going to be downloaded into your conscious awareness to pursue. Then you're going to keep it going. As long as you stay on that path that I just described, you will reach the top. But the people that always reach the top have tried multiple things and they keep it going until they hit the thing. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, let's see what it says. That's awesome that you even had a download. You're on the path. You are on the path, period. If you're pursuing the skincare business and you're taking action towards it, you're on the path. Tell us about the skincare business for vibes. King of Pentacles. Yes. One more card just for the heck of it. 2 of Wands. This card came out earlier for a paid reading, and I said that this is like a portal energy. This deck just makes me feel like there's a 2 of Wands. So this can be on the fence at times. What does the King of Pentacles has? He has that consistent action. He's going to keep showing up until there's nothing left to pursue in it, until it dies out on its own. And by the time it dies out on its own, something else will have been downloaded if it doesn't work. But I'm telling you, the skincare routine business, you have some sort of interest in it. It came as a download. You keep pursuing that, because this is something that if I'm wrong, you can let me know. But most likely, this isn't something that's paying your bills right now. But you're doing it, and no one is forcing you to. You're cultivating that self-starting energy. You're cultivating that discipline energy. That's perfect. You keep going after that. It's creating a whole new person from that. It's creating a whole new you. So yeah, you keep doing it. King of Pentacles, and you said, will my sales go up? I feel like it's very possible. So good luck to you, vibes. Katrina, you can be number 17, okay? All right, let me do LZ's donation. Let's see what LZ got going. You are welcome, Katrina. Thank you, Faith. All right, let's spy on the ex-Libra. She'd be checking him out like she's a Scorpio or something. Energy check, feelings, thoughts, actions, hoping for some more car Reiki with him when I see him on Monday. Let's get that dirty, flirty tea. I got to get her a dirty deck or something. She'd be serious about that situation. You are welcome, vibes. You have to keep me updated. I didn't mess with her today because on aliens because hadn't heard from her today, but if I go live earlier than I normally do, I don't like to bug her because I think maybe she's like doing her daily life stuff. And then I was thinking maybe I'll come on here and do a few free questions and then go on again later. If I go on later tonight, I'm gonna bug her. But I didn't bug her today. Alright, let me look at that. Is 80 where you are, butterfly? 3 shuffles. His feelings, thoughts, and actions. We need the dirty, flirty tea. The ex-Libra's feelings, thoughts, and actions towards LZ. Ex-Libra's feelings, thoughts, and actions towards LZ. I gotta shuffle it again. Ex-Libra's feelings, thoughts, and actions towards LZ. Thank you, Faith. Yes, you are. You are doing it. That 2 of Wands keeps coming out. It showed up with a whole group. Huh? Emily's watching the Gilmore Girls all the way through for the first time, y'all. She had to come tell me where she was at. If y'all ever watch that show, it's the best. Death reversed. Emperor reversed. King of Wands reversed. Page of Swords reversed. We're going to have to clarify all this because it's all reversed. His feelings, thoughts, and actions. The Chariot, and then a bunch of them. The Hermit reversed. Good Lord, have mercy on my soul. 5 of Cups reversed. I know you don't want me to tell you this because you're asking more about physical things, but this feels like they are suppressing desire for certain actions towards you. In terms of their actions, But I feel like coming up, maybe the next time you see this person or the next time you interact in person, there's going to be some sort of movement that conspires or takes place, whether this is something they say or do. It's almost like they get lost in the moment and then they will take action or say something more, or they'll go further with this connection than they have recently because the Chariot is here. But the reason why I'm saying that they are suppressing so much is because the Death reversed is the answer card. The Death card can talk about deep transformation, change, even on a cellular level, and it's a slow, gradual process usually. But when it's in the reverse and all of these other cards are in the reverse, it's like if this person would stay in the moment and do what they're truly desiring from a deep spiritual place, from their heart chakra, they would be taking more clear, concise action towards you. But they're literally doing everything they can to suppress that. Because look, King of Wands reversed, the Page of Swords reversed, the Hermit reversed, the Death and the Emperor all reversed. This is supporting energy of this Death card. Now, with the Chariot here, that's the reason why I'm saying that there could be something that happens. 3:03 on the clock. I don't know why I noticed that, but I did. But there could be something that takes place in terms of maybe what they say or some vulnerability that they have with you, some sort of breakthrough. And it could be something simple, like they actually express emotion, or they talk to you deeper than they have before, or they make some sort of physical move towards you. The Chariot. The Chariot is that card of, yeah, I know. With the Chariot, Emperor reversed with the Chariot, think about that energy together, because releasing the control. But the Chariot card, he's the guy that's in this chariot, but he can't steer it really. It's the universe doing the steering. It's whenever you're in the car, you've released your hands off the wheel, and the universe is doing that, and you're just mashing the gas. But I feel like this is going to be like a moving forward, because all of this energy is going to gain momentum, this holding back energy. And then either when they are talking to you or they're around you or something, it's like the Chariot energy is going to come in with the Emperor reversed. But it's been a long time coming, because the momentum has created over a time. It ain't something that happened in a day. It's not like if they told you, I love you today, that today is when they figured it out. It's going to be after a period of time, build up, momentum. Then they're going to something here. Something with the Chariot card. That's a card of movement as a result of some sort of momentum. But it's going to be after a period of a lot of repression. Yes, it's been a long time coming. Yes, I feel like this is going to be after a period of repression. Maybe even before they have time to think about it, they say something, or they take some sort of action different. It'll be something you feel energetically, a shift or a movement forward that they haven't been showing you before. But the thing is, if they were acting on what they wanted to show you already, it would have already done happened a while back, because this is like Death revert. They're repressing it all, and I feel like it's going to be something that happens in this moment. It's just going to be kind of like unexpected and random. Does that make sense? Because the Chariot with the Emperor reversed, that's when they're no longer able to maintain their control, or what they're perceiving as control, because the Chariot is movement that is initiated by the universe itself. Let's clarify them. I want to definitely clarify this Chariot. Let's just, for argument's sake, let's get like 4 cards to clarify the Chariot. A couple of years already. the Chariot? I never actually seen it come out like this for this person, I don't think. What is the Chariot for LZ? Six of Cups and the Empress. There you are, friend. There you are, friend. See how she's pregnant? I know that that's not what it literally means, but this baby didn't show up today. She's had it sitting in there for a while before she has it. You know what I'm saying? She ain't playing LZ. She said, I'm going to let him guide my hands for his sacral chakra. King of Pentacles reversed. This feels like the same energy, even though this can say you don't have your priorities in order and all that. But think about the King of Pentacles reversed when it's clarifying the Chariot. It is almost a sense of, because this person is considering stable energy with keeping control, holding it together, not acting on their internal deep emotional feelings, and not taking the action towards their passions or desires when it comes to this connection. I feel like they're scared of actual love, if you want me to be honest. Just not because of this reading, but the readings that I've done before. I just feel like they're actually scared of love. They think of love as pain. Some people put those in the same box. But with the King of Pentacles clarifying the Chariot, think about that. That's when they have, in the moment, maybe lost control of the situation, or the momentum has been accruing and they split out and say something that tells you they have deep emotion, or they take some sort of action that's kind of unexpected, because the King of Pentacles reversed kind of feels like the Emperor reversed, even though it's not the same, but in a sense, yeah, because almost like showing their authenticity towards the connection after releasing control, or in a certain moment in time when they may be vulnerable. And it's not going to be planned or something they think out, because it's going to be a authentic moment, and it could be a little bit surprising on their end and yours, even though they're the ones doing or saying whatever this is. It could be kind of surprising, or like I said, definitely not planned out. It's like getting lost in the moment kind of energy with the King of Pentacles reversed. Now, who's to say once this happens that they don't back off or run in the moment? Don't be surprised if that doesn't happen, because that vulnerability could freak them out. Their own vulnerability could freak them out if they do this. Okay? Kamika, if you want to be on the list, just let me know, boo-boo. Alright, I'm going to give you one more card to clarify this Chariot, because in a moment of authenticity, that's what it feels like to me. LZ, a moment of authenticity where they have kind of not planned it, but saying what they feel without thinking it through. They're going to just kind of release control for the moment. Queen of Cups. So Queen of Cups is just the energy of true deep emotional connection or love, which is what I said a while ago. I feel like they put this in the same, love in the same box as pain. So that's why they repress anything that they feel. But this has been this is something that hasn't came about like in a day or two. It's baked in the oven. Empress. It came about for a long time. It's been a long time coming. This can manifest as with the Chariot, them saying, I love you with all my heart, but then ghosting you for 2 weeks. See where I'm going? Because that's going to scare them or freak them out. I don't know exactly where you are in your connection, but that's just the perfect energy of the Chariot after all this repression. Oh, this person, they be making my nerves bad. And they put you up on a pedestal. They're very fond of you. They have a lot of emotion for you, but they also have a lot that they hold back. Somebody else got this earlier. Extremes with the number 7. This is devil energy, which can be something that describes what they go through all the time with this connection. They feel love, but they equate it with pain. That's devil energy. That's toxic energy. They are scared of being vulnerable because they don't want to be hurt. That's even devil energy. So this can be a sense of also they can be thinking a lot about this connection lately. Like it's really weighing on them. Devil energy. So thank you for that, LZ, and I hope that that made sense. Let me make you a mod, Faith. You want to be a moderator? Let me see. How do I do it? I think I did it. And Kamika, you're on there. And then Jackie, if you want to be on the list, you just let me know. All right. Thank you again, LZ. Now let me see. She ain't playing. She said that's when he's going to give up control. LZ's like, I'm going to take him down. Let me just get some handcuffs out and deal with this situation. All right, so vibes is done. So black butterfly cocoon. If you're still here, you are up. You are welcome, LZ. Thank you. It didn't give you the wrench. Let me see. Okay, I think I did it. I think I made you a moderator. I think it'll put a wrench on your name or something. Is there hot chili and tater tots, Dan, on that show? Probably. They always add tater tots to everything on the Gilmore Girls. There it went, Faith. It added you the wrench. There she goes. I always pick about the moderators, like if they have to block somebody, I say, go ahead and throw the wrench at them. I'm so corny, ain't I? Well, Butterfly Cocoon must have left. LZ, you can ask your free question. If you want to. You get the Iggy ready, Dan. This weekend went by too fast, y'all. It's already Sunday at 3:15 here. Let me plug up my phone so it don't die on me. Oh! Okay. Cocoon person, are you here? All right, let's do LZs. Will Car Reiki Part 2 happen soon with the ex Libra? Let's see, friend. Is your sheets done, Emmy?
Yeah. I just have to fold the stuff inside first.
Oh. Will Car Reiki Part 2 happen soon with the ex Libra? Look at you doing laundry. Knight of Cups reversed. Seven of Pentacles. I gotta get you one more card. That's a waiting energy. Queen of Swords reversed. Two of Swords reversed, and the Knight of Swords is at the bottom with the King of Pentacles. So I feel like it's gonna happen longer out than what you expect, because the Seven of Pentacles is that damn card about patience with these two reversals attached. But the reason why I think it's going to be sudden is the underlying energy. When the Two of Swords reverse, like maybe when you're not expecting it, when you've decided that maybe it's not going to come about, then there's that Knight of Swords energy, which is a swift change in the movement. King of Pentacles. So these two I feel like go together. Okay. But I feel like you're going to be mentally in this place where you think this can manifest like this. I think this may happen next Wednesday. And then Wednesday comes and goes and it doesn't. So then by Friday you're like, you know what? Two of Swords reversed. I guess it's not going to happen. That's by Friday, and then Saturday at 3, all of a sudden, bam, an opportunity comes in. When you don't think it's going to happen, that's when it does. Because I feel like whatever you think or whenever you think, it's going to be like a waiting energy. And whenever you're not waiting energetically, it'll be the shift or change. So it will happen, but not when you think. Queen, you're welcome, LZ. I know sometimes y'all want to just shoot the tarot. The garbage recycling for Monday went by super fast. I know I didn't go live Friday night, Saturday night. Like, here I am, not getting my life together. Queen Bay, how did H feel when he saw me today? Will there be a romantic connection between me and him? It has been months since I last saw him. Okay. How did H feel when he saw Queen Bay today? Thank you, Fate. I do appreciate it for real. NC, thank you for the donation, and I can try that question, but I'm gonna give you the option to change it if you want to, because the way I'm gonna have to answer that is pull a spread on the energy of your life partner, so you'll know who it is. Let me know if that's okay to answer it that way. Me too, LZ. Same. All right, Queen Bee, 5 of Cups. So this person, that's a disappointing energy, but let me see what else comes out, Queen Bee. Okay, NC, I'm about to do you. 1 second. Let me get Queen Bee, and then I'm going to get you, boo-boo. The Emperor reversed. Okay, this person, I don't know why, but this is the energy of when the Emperor reversed. Sometimes it can be about releasing control or feeling out of control, but it can also be someone who has a low self-concept, how they view themselves. They have confidence issues, okay? With the 5 of Cups and the Emperor reversed, this person is disappointed either about something to do with you or just their life in general is disappointing right now. But you asked me when he saw you today, what was his feelings? This is what was going on inside of this person. Pretty sad energy. When you're in the 5 of Cups, it's the manifestation of kind of spiraling down into a very low vibration, a very low place. It can be sad, lightly depressed energy, and the Emperor reverse can say it's a perpetual cycle because of how they see themselves. It can be low self-esteem, low self-confidence, not feeling deserving or worthy in life in general. The Knight of Cups is at the bottom with the Ace of Cups reversed. So I feel like even if you reached out to this person to try and make some sort of reconnection romantically, even if they said, yes, I'm going to try it out, they're not going to back it up with action because the Ace of Cups is reversed because they are in a bad place emotionally. Like he wasn't enough, it could definitely mean that, Queen Bee, because when someone is in the Emperor reversed, their rejection of themselves will manifest sometimes as rejection of people outside of them. So, that's what I got for you. Hey, Flo. All right, NC. NC says, who will their life partner be? So we're going to get some stuff about NC's life partner. Let me put NC's name down here so I can remember. You're welcome, Queen Bee.
Do you need any laundry?
I'm going to do a load, but I'll do it after I go live. All right. Hey, Intuitive. Tell us about NC's life partner. How would they know their life partner? 2 more shuffles. NC's life partner.
Do I need to wash this one?
If you want to.
Get some dishes.
You can if you want to.
Smells fun.
Okay. Tell us about NC's life partner. All right, Cocoon, I'll do yours after I get NC, okay? Tell us about NC's life partner. The Lovers. So this connection is going to be unlike most connections that you've ever been in, because it may even scare you a little bit in the beginning, because you're going to feel a sense of like a very big familiar feeling around this person with the Lovers card. It's very intense, but with it being in the upright, okay, this is a mutual love connection. It's not just one-sided. The Lovers card says it's like when you've been around this person for 2 months, you're going to feel like you've been around this person for a few years, because it's like they just get you. You know what I'm saying? You are welcome, Faith. Thank you for helping me. Tell us something else about NC's life partner. So if you have a lot of people around you, NC, that butterfly, yes, I will read you once I do the donation, but you did miss your turn just for me being, I just want to tell you that because you missed your turn because we called your name and you didn't answer. Maybe your live was behind, but I'm still going to do it. Just let me get the donation done first, and then I'm going to do it, okay? I see your question. I'm going to do it. Thank you, Intuitive. All right, tell us something else about NC's life partner. So this is what I was saying. Sorry, my brain had a fart. If you're around a lot of connections right now, or maybe the last 3, or it just seems like you're in this energy where the connections you have don't really get you, you don't really vibe with, then know that you just haven't met this person yet. This person is out there. There's a timeline right there waiting for you. It don't feel like that probably in the moment, but this person is someone who gets you. And it's not that they complete you, because the main thing is we complete ourselves, and then we attract that kind of connection in our life. It comes in after we feel a sense of completion within us. Once you've turned on that switch of feeling complete, of feeling like you're your own best friend, that's how you attract this lover's connection in. So don't get discouraged if you feel like that this connection isn't here yet. 7 of Pentacles reversed. Don't you love when the universe does that? I'm still dealing with that in my own life. I'm still learning how to embrace this, okay? Think of your consciousness as a light bulb and life's areas as a little maze. You know those mazes you do when you're a little kid and you start up here and you go around and then you get to the finish line? Okay? Think of your consciousness like that. So wherever is a light bulb, there's your consciousness as the light bulb going through the maze. When your consciousness or the light bulb is focused in on an area of your life, that part can't move. The universe can't move it. I know that sounds crazy, but your thoughts create gravity. So when your consciousness is focused on making a lot of money, that's what you're focused on. You have to have. You can't get it to move. It feels like you're stuck. I do it to myself all the time. But the 7 of Pentacles reverse says when you're not expecting this connection, that's when this connection is going to come in. Ain't that great and fun? So how do you get that to happen in an authentic way? Because you can't fool the universe. The way you get it to authentically happen, one way is get a hobby. Get something that you can get lost in that energy. That, like me doing this channel, if I can get lost in that, I could unknowingly manifest some area of my life, a lot of movement, because I'm focused in on this. Or if I could get lost in doing my daily exercise routine or whatever it is, because the 7 of Pentacles reverse says it's not when you expect it. If you can plan it out, that ain't the way this person's going to come in. All right, let's keep going. Huh?
These were in the washer.
Oh, thank you, friend.
You're welcome, friend.
Ace of Wands reversed. It will also be a connection that with the Ace of Wands reversed, it's not going to be something that you feel like is coming in and it's real fast moving, because the Ace of Wands is reversed. This will be a person that has patience. It could even have a lot of earth energy in their chart. But that's a good thing, because when you get to know someone as a human, as a friend, you know, to start with, that's how it cultivates into a love connection. Because cups and pentacles is mirror image reflections of each other. Did you shut the door back, Emmy? The outside door. Yeah? Okay. If I drop these cards one more time today, oh my God.
Don't do it like the morning people.
I know. We need 2 more cards. Queen of Pentacles reversed. Ten of Swords reversed. The underlying energy is the Hangman and the Knight of Pentacles. So, the Hangman, it can be a waiting energy, but I don't feel like that's what it is. I feel like to describe this person in a nutshell or to summarize it, it's going to be a new perspective on love connections in general when they come in, because the Hangman is in the reverse, is in the upright. They're seeing things from a different perspective. With the Knight of Pentacles, it's going to kind of be unfamiliar to you because you're not going to recognize that. Maybe at the beginning you may not recognize what this connection is, that at 333 on the clock, that this is a life partner energy. You may not recognize it because it's going to be slow to build with the Knight of Pentacles. It's not going to, they're not going to rush in and try to get sexual in a week. You see what I mean? Because the Ace of Wands is reversed. But just know that this will be someone who is like the yin to your yang, the up to your down. There will be a sense of power couple energy about you and this person. Together, y'all can create a lot because the way you are in one way, their differences interact with your differences and it creates a whole unit. A unit that can create a lot of things. So, how would you manifest opportunities for this to happen? By really getting into the energy of being your own best friend, by trying to cultivate hobbies in your life, where you can be lost in that energy and then this can move around and the universe can make it happen. It's going to be something unexpected, like I said, with the Seven of Pentacles reversed, and someone who's willing to put in the grounded effort to get to know you as a person, the Knight of Pentacles with the Hangman. Unlike anyone you've ever known before. They're not going to be quite like anyone else. And maybe not even your type. Whatever your type is may not be your type. What you think is your type, because the Hangman is here. It may be different than what you are used to, so to speak. I hope that makes sense. But let me give you an oracle card. Thank you, Faith. You gotta trust. That's never fun. You got to trust, okay, NC? And the 32 breaks down to a 5. So like I said, this is a difference. Something you're not going to see in this moment. It may take a minute before this comes in. But with the 32 and the trust, it's like that knowing. So break it down. Someone who's willing to get to know you as a person first. Someone that's not going to try and jump in the bed with you in a week. Someone who really completes you in a way unlike anything you've ever had. They may not be your actual type. And with the Lovers card here, their differences and your differences will come together and create an awesome unit, like a power couple. So that's what I got for you, NC. And I hope that helped you. All right. Thank you, Flo. Hold on, let me write down because I got to do intuitive and flow. Y'all, let me do the donations and then I will start back on the list. So what I'm going to do is, you are welcome, NC. I'm going to let Faith add that last person, PREM, whatever your name is with the P's. And then that'll be all the free list, since that'll get me to 20 people. And then let me do the donations, and then we'll keep it going. Because that'll be 23 people. Maybe somebody can read that. All right, intuitive. What you got for me, boo-boo? Uh-oh. Why did S stop answering my calls when he left to work out of town? He answered one text. Let me get a sip of aloe water on this. 4 shuffles for intuitive. You are welcome, Black Butterfly. Let me get these donations and then you'll be up, okay? Prim Chand. You can have another free read at the end, Faith, if you stick around till I get to the end of the list, just for helping me out, because I appreciated it. Does that mean I'm left-handed, Dan? Because I am left-handed. Is that what it means? Let me see this person's initial again. I forgot it. S. Why did S stop answering intuitive when he left to work out of town? Why did he only answer one text? Knight of Swords reversed. First of all, that card tells me that this person did see the messages. They were aware of you trying to contact them. The Knight of Swords reversed. So it was intentional. It was a holding back energy. It was a purposeful energy is what I'm trying to say. It wasn't like a misunderstanding. So let's just see what else comes out. Your wife is a lefty, Dan. Why did S stop answering intuitive when he worked out of town? These cards are being jumpy. Why is the Knight of Swords reversed? Page of Swords reversed. That's an immature communication style, but also when a page comes out in the reverse intuitive, this is almost an energy of immaturity and an attempt to get your attention, but in a bad way. They're doing it in a way that's not very good to do because it can create games. It can create mental games, you know. I'm not saying that was their intention, but the Knight of Swords is reversed, okay? So this is an intentional holding back. And then what clarifies it is the Page of Swords reversed. The Page of Swords reversed is a sign of an immature person. It's also someone who's intentionally doing it to get your attention. Now, this can manifest in a couple different ways. I'm going to give you an example of it. Let's say someone stops responding to your text to see how you will act, to see, are you, if they have a low self-concept, they want to make sure that you're interested in them so they don't respond and they see, will you chase them? That's an example of this energy. Give me another one. What else for intuitive? 10 of Cups reversed. The Hierophant and the 7 of Pentacles. to see if you're willing to wait. Okay, so this is almost, I'm not saying it's a mind game, but it definitely could be. That's just what my gut says, because the Hierophant with the Seven of Pentacles. So if you want this energy of the Hierophant, which can be about commitment, deep connection, spiritual connection, that kind of energy, are you willing to stick around, Seven of Pentacles, even when this Ten of Cups is reversed, even when they're holding back communication? It's almost like the energy of when a low vibrational Scorpio tests you. You see where I'm going with this? This is actually an intentional thing they're doing, and it's a manifestation of how they feel about themselves. So some people need validation more than others because they're not in a healthy headspace. So them holding back to see how you're going to respond. Are you going to wait and still stick it out even though they're holding back from you? I feel like it's a pure sign of immaturity in trying to see. It's almost like, are you willing to take this? Are you willing to deal with this? Are you willing to let me hold back and you still have interest in me? You still try to come towards me. Now, I don't feel the energy of them like going off to be with multiple people. I don't see nothing like the Three of Cups reversed or nothing like that. This just feels almost like a little mind game to see if you're willing to stick it out. And I wouldn't let them play me like that. Wisdom, 22, wisdom, and pleasure breaks down to a 9. So, I would literally cut this person off. I'm not trying to be mean or rude, but if somebody intentionally does this, Knight of Swords reversed, and they do it as a sign of immaturity, do you got time? Do you really got time? But they want to see if you'll stick it out. Hierophant and Seven of Pentacles. Are you going to maintain the faith? Are you going to stick it out, even though I'm intentionally holding back to get your attention? So I feel like it was intentional, and it was to try and get your attention so they could feel validation. That's my answer for you, intuitive. And I hope that helps you. Don't let them play you, boo-boo. Hey, Rashima and Jillian, how you doing, boo-boo? All right. My other donation is Flow. I always think of that commercial with the Flow. You are welcome, intuitive. Thank you. That commercial, the insurance commercial. All right, Flo, you said, what are Kay's intentions towards me? What are Kay's intentions towards Flo? Do you know the commercial I'm talking about, Flo? Do y'all know what insurance that is? Is it Progressive? It's Progressive?
Yeah.
My daughter just said it's Progressive. So Google Progressive insurance with Flo. Like, she has a bunch of different commercials. 3 more shuffles. What are Kay's intentions towards Flo? What are Kay's intentions towards Flo? We going quick today, y'all. We only been on a hour and 30 minutes. I'm proud of us. We're making progress. What are Kay's intentions towards Flo? 8 of Cups reversed. So the bottom line is they don't have any intentions of walking away. No matter where you are in this connection, if it's a new person, if you have a history, if it's toxic or healthy, it doesn't really matter. With this card coming out as the answer, they're not intending on just walking away. They have interest in sticking around. Like I said, whether it's toxic or healthy, that's what that card really means. They ain't planning on going anywhere anytime soon. King of Swords reversed. Oh, Lord. What are Kay's intentions towards flow? Page of Cups reversed and the Hierophant reversed. One more. Page of Wands in the upright. This could be someone who wants a sex-based connection more than anything else. Even the Ace of Cups is reversed at the bottom. So you got two pages, okay? One is the Page of Cups reversed and the Page of Wands is upright. That's why I say they could be interested in like friends with benefits, okay? Why am I saying that? The Hierophant card, which can be about commitment, is reversed. They could be scared of commitment. They don't like the idea of being tied to one person. Now, are they wanting to walk away from you? No. But you should decide, are you willing to take someone who doesn't want the whole package? If you want the whole package and they don't, that's the kind of thing I'm saying. Are you willing to keep somebody around even if they don't want what you want? So if you want the same thing as them, there's nothing wrong with it, right? But that Page of Wands tells me they would be like a friends with benefits type, at least in this moment, okay? King of Swords reversed with the Hierophant, it's like they don't have faith that a connection can be long-standing and happy when they're tied down. That's their perception of it. That doesn't mean it's true, but based on whatever they've done in their history with love, based on their past connections, they got this King of Swords reversed. That's how they cope with it. Because they have a bitter outlook on being tied to one person, at least in this moment. I don't know if I want the whole package. I'm sure interested in the benefits pack. LOL. I wish she was more upfront about that, though. Yes, and you see how this King of Swords is reversed, so they could be very convoluted in their intentions, if that's not really the right word, but they're not trying to walk away, and they are wanting the friends with the benefits. I'm not gonna lie. But if you're okay with that, then but they do need to be upfront. Yeah, I feel like you and this person maybe need to have like a conversation. If you're okay with that, just be like, look, I'm okay with blah blah blah, but the fact is I just want to know, because I do feel like they don't like the idea of being tied to one person with the Hierophant reversed, but they have a lot of interest in you because the Page of Wands is here with the Eight of Cups reversed. I'm going to give you like 3. What is the most likely outcome based on the timelines you're pulling forward, Flo, with this situation? Thank you, Butterfly. Hey, Be Wise. Magician. King of Cups. Queen of Cups. So, let me say this, which I wasn't expecting. If you possibly had a sit down heart to heart with this person in terms of getting this King of Swords reversed upright, so that means both people are clear on their intentions, this could actually turn into a match, King and Queen of Cups with a Magician. It's just going to take that sense of being upfront and honest with each other about what you want out of the situation. What kind of viewpoints do you have? Because there's potential for positivity with the King and the Queen of Cups in the upright. I don't usually get stuff like this. So yeah, I feel like maybe there just needs to be a sit down conversation. I didn't think that was going to happen, but yeah. There needs to be like if both people can get on the same page, this could grow into something more. It could grow and evolve. But they got to get out of this energy of being scared of commitment, kind of, you know, like not being straight up with what their intentions are. The number 13 and wheel, that's what you got, which breaks down to a 4, and 4 is all about stability in general. What you should say to her, Flo, basically, I think you need to just sit down and say, okay, there's no judgment here about what you want from this connection. I don't care what you tell me you want, as long as it's true. I'm not here to judge what you say. There's no correct answer. There's no right and wrong answer. I just want to know. I want us to be upfront with each other and honest. In this point in the game, what do you really want? If it's really nothing but friends with benefits, or if it's a long-term marriage, just whichever end it is, that's fine with me. I just want to know where I stand. And whenever you do it in that kind of way, people don't feel like they have to put up that shield and be dishonest. Not every time, but that will kick the ball rolling in the direction of honesty and no judgment. Because you say, well, either way you go is fine with me. There's no right answer. There's no wrong or right answer. I'm just curious. I just want to know. And I feel like that will give this person a sense of feeling stability about the situation, because 13 breaks down to a 4. And 13 is also the number of unconditional love. So that's why I think being unconditional in the outcome of the conversation will help kick it in a positive direction. So that's what I got for you, Flo, and good luck to you. That was really good energy right there. I'm loving it. Magician with the king and queen. All right. Butterfly, you are up. I know, Flo. King and queen of cups. We'll take it. You are welcome. All right, Butterfly. Let me scroll up, because I think you did put your question in here somewhere. Okay. Where is my relationship heading? Okay. Thank you, Jill. All right, where is Butterfly's relationship heading? Yeah, just do it on the paper towel and then wipe it in the refrigerator so you don't get it on the food. Where is Butterfly's relationship heading? Where is Butterfly's relationship heading? Where is Butterfly's relationship heading? Three of Cups reversed. And the Fool in the upright. The underlying energy is the Nine of Pentacles. So I feel like there's a third energy in the mix that could create some sort of distorted vibes between you and this person. But if you can remain in a faithful energy and maintain your independence with the Nine of Pentacles, it could be positive. But the reason why I'm not saying like a third energy, like another girlfriend or boyfriend, I'm saying any sort of third energy that can come in and create a distorted vibe. So think of it this way. If this person starts to get bombarded because they need money and they start to work like 18 hours a day, that's a third energy. It's their work life getting in the mix. So there's some sort of outside circumstances, Three of Cups reversed, that is possible to distort the vibe and create a lot of conflict between you and them. But with the Fool attached to it, it's saying in the eye of conflict, if you and this person, see, you can't do it by yourself, they can't do it by themselves. So if both people can maintain a sense of faith and inner knowing, that this is going to be good, and work on themselves with you by their side. You work on yourself with them by their side, by your side. You see where I'm going? Nine of Pentacles. Maintain yourself. Work on, like, just example, me work on me with so and so by my side, or so and so work on themselves with me by their side. That has to be maintained in order for this to be successful. But there is a third energy that's going to manifest itself as a challenge in the upcoming near future, okay? So that's what I got for you, butterfly, and good luck. I saw you said you was in the bed from having an operation or something, so I'm wishing you all the healing vibes. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Faith. All right, Lily Lou is up. You here, Lily? You know what's funny? Kay said she wants to be friends and wanted to make sure I didn't get a wrong idea, but I still feel this weird vibe from her. Like there's more. I don't know. Weird girl. Okay. It could be a sense of the way that can manifest with that King and Queen of Cups coming out is just saying you and this person do remain in this friend energy, and then it grows and evolves into something more. That definitely could be it. Like over time, organically growing into something else. Lily, did you leave? Lily! You are welcome, Flo.
You want some tea?
I got aloe water. You ain't drinking none.
Aloe water.
Tea. We gotta go get some food after I get off here.
Yes. I need a few.
I'm like halfway, let's see. Yeah, I'm a little over halfway through my list.
Except that blue one, 'cause I'm too scared.
The blue one is just doing too much.
Yeah. Guys needs to get clean
Mhm. You can put a free question in there, Intuitive. You didn't mess up, Faith, because I did her as a donation, so that's why you didn't put her on the list. It's okay. Just throw your question in there, Intuitive. Let's see. Ariana, you can post. And Intuitive, you can post too. Because Lily must had to go. Lily had to go, yo. After I get off of here, I gotta wash some clothes and go get some food. And then I may come back on here. I tell y'all that all the time when I come on here early in the day. Then I end up not doing it, but my intentions are I might come back on. Now I'm worried old Mother Hubbard's shelves are bare. What food do I need today? is Sunday, so lots of stuff is closed. No tater tots then. That's right, no tater tots. What is it about moving to a different place that makes my guides think that I wouldn't be able to handle it and delay it? What is the energy that's blocking Ariana from moving? What's the energy blocking Ariana from moving? You already know intuitively, Ariana, there's something you got to learn to get there based on the way you asked me your question. There's something you have to, because you know, anything we want is possible if we become that version of ourselves. What is it about moving to a different place that makes Ariana's guides think that she wouldn't be able to handle it and delay it? Lord, these cards is flipping crazy. You can do another one, Flo. The Four of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like the opportunity to move will open up and there's not a certain time period on it. When the Four of Wands comes in, this is an opportunity. The universe gives us multiple opportunities, probably daily, honestly. We probably get multiple opportunities daily, but we don't always perceive the opportunity. And the only way an opportunity can be activated is if we walk through that door. So I feel like it's saying the universe is asking you to be in this version of yourself, the Queen of Pentacles. So how do you keep that delay from perpetuating itself? You get in the Queen of Pentacles. You do that every day. So instead of trying to worry about when am I going to move, even if you're not doing that, that's fine. But if you are, it's saying the door will open when you've successfully stepped into the Queen of Pentacles and you've maintained that vibration for an extended period of time. Well, what is that? What is the Queen of Pentacles? How do you know if you're there? Do you have all your priorities in order? Maybe you do, I don't know, but have you got your routine down pat? Do you have your finances in order? Do you have your goals listed out with a plan to at least start taking action towards them? Even if you're not accomplished all the way, do you have those things? Are you grounded and stable with what you're doing? If you are, then keep doing it because the opportunity will come in pretty quickly as you harness the energy of the Queen of Pentacles. So your guides aren't necessarily trying to block you or delay you from this move. They're just trying to wait on you to harness this Queen of Pentacles energy because as you maintain that vibration for an extended period of time, this Four of Wands will show up. I'm currently trying to get a job. Well, there you go, boo-boo. Queen of Pentacles. So they're not really trying to block you. Try to look at it as it's just you're on the journey of the Queen of Pentacles. That's your current goal. Getting your priorities in order, getting your foundation stable within yourself, saving that $1,000 for your emergency fund. I'm just giving you examples of it, of what the Queen of Pentacles energy shows up like in our daily life. You know what I'm saying? You got your bills set up on a schedule and you got a good exercise routine. You've started working on your diet. Queen of Pentacles, nurturing yourself, being disciplined with yourself, being accountable to yourself whenever you agree to do certain things that's going to help evolve you and grow you. That kind of energy. So instead of really worried about my goal is to move, change your goal to be the Queen of Pentacles and by default the move will just come in. So I hope that makes sense, boo-boo. Dan. Hey, Kitty K. Alright, intuitive. What are S's thoughts and feelings about intuitive currently? 5 of Cups reversed. The Devil reversed. I feel like this person wants you to rescue them emotionally. That's what I got when that came out. So it's like, even though they're probably the man and you're probably the woman, I don't feel like it matters. This is like an emotional thing. They look to people to rescue them emotionally. So they equate you as someone who can rescue them emotionally, if that makes sense. They see you as an outlet of someone that could rescue them emotionally. 5 of Cups reversed, Devil reversed. You know how some people, instead of being accountable to what they need to do or change, they think someone can save them. It's almost that kind of energy. Rescue them emotionally is what I'm getting, intuitive. You are welcome, butterfly. All right, Joanne, you are up. Will I be able to homeschool Hunter, or should I? Just guidance from Spirit on this, please. Guidance from Spirit on Joanne homeschooling Hunter. Guidance from Spirit on Joanne homeschooling Hunter. That's a cool thing to do. My kids are big now, but it's just something I feel like I should have took more serious and tried to do when they were little, but I didn't. They're in middle school and high school now, so one's going to 7th grade and one's going to 11th. The Star reversed and the Hangman. So I feel like, is it possible? Yes, but it's going to take some sort of different version of you. And there's going to be times when you feel a hopelessness about it. It's going to feel like it's bigger than you are at times. But is it possible? Yes. If you take those actions and you go towards being that version of yourself, because the Hangman is about seeing things from another perspective. So it literally may teach you some spiritual lessons by doing that for that child. I feel like it's a positive thing, but it's going to be, with the Star reversed, times when you feel like hopeless or thinking this is never going to work out. But I feel like it's a good idea because the Hangman is here. So spiritually, it's going to help you grow and evolve by doing that for your grandchild. Isn't it your grandchild? So yes, Joanne, I'm going to give you a yes. But is it going to be easy and fun all the time? No. But it's going to bring a version of you out that maybe you wasn't even aware that you could be. Okay? So I feel like it's a positive thing, and it's not going to be easy, but it's going to be worth it. That's what I got. Thank you, Aqua BB. Hey, Thalia. All right, let me do Flo's second question, and then Aqua BB, you will be up. All right, Flo, what are V's intentions towards me instead? We haven't talked in a while. 5 shuffles. Let's use this deck, and then we'll clarify with the Dreamer Tarot. What are V's intentions towards Flo instead? They have not talked in a while. 3 more shuffles. I'm sorry, Intuitive. She said he has issues. You are welcome, Joanne. Thank you, Faith. Alright. What are V's intentions towards flow instead? Do you have a channel, Faith, or anything? If you do, you can put your link in the chat. Sometimes people come in here that have channels. Like, what is that one lady's name? I always watch her shorts. She always comes in and gets questions. What is her name? I cannot think of it now to save my life, but she does cute little shorts. I'm thinking Tiffany, but I don't know if that's it. Maybe Tiffany? I hadn't seen her in here for a while. V's intentions towards flow. They have not talked in a while. We gotta shuffle it again. What are V's intentions? You're welcome, intuitive. V's intentions towards flow. Five of Cups reverse. What's up with that card today? You been thinking about doing a channel, Faith? Knight of Cups. Death in the upright. Justice reversed. Five of Swords reversed. The underlying energy is the Four of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, the Four of Swords, and the Ten of Cups. So this person, this is just their mental perception of you, okay? They see you as someone that, you know how we have those people in our life? Some people may have them and some people may not. But at some point in your life, most likely if you're a human on planet Earth, you can relate to when you're going into a low place and be depressed and stuff, right? So honestly, the only way we can pull ourselves out is our own self. But we have a perception or an illusion at times that people can pull us out. Intuitive got this card a while ago for her question about someone thinking that they could be saved emotionally by her, right? Even though we know she can't save anyone emotionally, nobody can save us but us, right? We can't get other people. They can, you know, assist us and make us feel better short term, but not long term. But this person with the Knight of Cups attached to it, you're someone that can pull them out of a low place easily when they're around you. That's how they perceive you. But for whatever reason, it's just been a slow, steady progress or progressive ending of the connection between you and them. For whatever reason. Maybe they just haven't been in this place lately. But when they're in this low place, they see you as someone who has the words to know, because the Knight of Cups, he's a smooth operator, right? He knows just what to say. He doesn't have to do a whole lot. It's just his charisma and his words, the way he says his things can pull us out of a low place. That's how they perceive you as a general person. But like I said, for whatever reason, there's been a slow progressive ending, and it's been slow, natural, and steady. No like evilness about it. No intention of, I don't like this person anymore, so I'm not around. You know how you have a friend and you just haven't talked to them in a year and a half, but whenever you were talking to them, it's great? I feel like if you chose to pick it back up, they would still see you that way. They think about you from time to time, and they have expectations that you and them will interact again, because the Four of Swords and the Three of Wands. They think about you from time to time, and they also expect that you and them will interact again. But for whatever reason, it's just been a sense of nothingness. You haven't talked in a while. Death card. But when they're in a low place, when they're feeling out of line, when they're feeling off kilter here, when they get in a place mentally that they're conflicted, you are someone who can soften up the situation by the things you say and do when they're around you. So, like I said, it could just be that they haven't really been in a low place. And I'm not saying they use you either. I'm not trying to say it that way. It's probably coming out that way. But with the Four of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups, that's what I'm saying. They still perceive you in that sort of way. They still perceive you as someone who's got the gift of gab in making them feel better when they're off balance. But I will say this, if it's just a friend, right, with the Justice reverse, be careful or mindful not to let them use you in that way. That they only come around when they're down so you can pick them up, because it's very possible that could happen. I'm not saying they do use you, but it just could be a possibility. It could manifest that way with the cards that are coming out. But they think about you from time to time, and it's like they know you'll be around if they were to reach out. They feel like you would be, whether it's true or not, I don't know. But they feel a positive sense of if they called or reached out, you would reach back out. They think about you from time to time, and they just kind of have that sense of knowing that you would be there if they needed you. Ten of Cups, Four of Pentacles. It's like a safe place. They hold on to the idea of you because they know that you can pull them out of a low place. But like I said, just don't allow it to be something where they only come around when they need someone to make them feel better, because that could happen with this energy. It's a possibility anyway. Even if they're not intentionally doing it, people don't always intentionally do stuff from a conscious space, because you have so much stuff going on subconsciously, you're not really consciously recognizing that. It's romantic. Okay. You got protection and 24. I don't really feel the energy of protection from you and this person. I feel like the energy of balance. That's the key dealing with this person. Because the 6 means balance, and Justice reverse is off kilter. So I feel like, think about it this way. If this is a romantic connection, especially with this card showing up and this 5 of Cups reversed, the summary of it is you create more positive results from being in their life than they create from being in your life. See, we have to really focus on what people are we allowing in our life, because the 5 closest people in our circle, we're usually a product of something to that pretty much. You know, we don't mean to be, but mostly if you're the smartest person in your friend group, you need a new friend group. That's the thing I'm trying to say. So be mindful, since this is a romantic thing, or it was a romantic thing, that you're not providing more value to them than they are you. Because when the Justice came out reversed and then your Oracle card is a 6, that's about balance. So be mindful that you're not allowing this person in your life, or if you decide to let them back in, that you're not providing more value than they are. This needs to be equal. And it's not because you're being selfish. The reason why it needs to be equal is the law of balance. The universe has certain laws that have to play out, whether we want it, like it or not, whether we believe in it or not. And whenever something is off balance, it's going to create a tower eventually. Or we can go ahead and nip it in the bud before the tower comes in, right? When it's off balance, there's going to be a tower. It has to be. We ain't got no choice in it. Usually there'll be signs first, like this reading talking about balance. There's you a sign. But if we ignore the signs and we just keep letting it perpetuate, then they come in and kick the tower over on your ass. And then you're like, damn, why didn't I see that to start with, right? So also, this can be about transformation with the Death, looking at it from the perspective of, do I need to keep this person around or allow them back in? This romantic connection took away from me more than it gave to me, and I gave more than I got. Because with this card in the reverse, that's saying one side of the connection was the giver and one was the taker at some point. So just see if that resonates, because the Knight of Cups. Do you see any move coming from her soon? I feel like you would have to make the move flow, because look why I'm saying that. At the bottom, what you don't see is the 4 of Swords. Yes, she does think about you, but the Three of Wands is here. This is about her expecting you to come back towards her. She sees you as a safe space. I do know that because the Ten of Cups is here. And the Knight of Cups, if you do go back towards her, I feel like there'll be sweet nothings back and forth between y'all because the Knight of Cups is a very smooth talker. But I just don't like the fact that it's the Justice reversed. So longevity wise, you may be giving more than you're getting out of the situation. But it's like this person is waiting for you to come, and they're not waiting in a negative way. It's like waiting with a positive expectation that you'll come back around towards them. They expect that for whatever reason. I'm not sure why, but they do expect that. So instead of the movement coming from her, I think it's going to have to come from you if you decided to kick this back off soon. Now, maybe after a period of time that she waits, she'll either stop waiting or she'll decide to reach out. Either way. But in this moment in time, for the very near future, it feels like she's just expecting that you'll reach out at some point. So it's like you would have to kickstart it, and she's pretty much standing on that in this moment for whatever reason because the Four of Pentacles is here. It's like pretty much just stubbornly and waiting with that positive expectation. I don't blame you, Flo. If she stopped replying, Justice reversed. See? Even though she stopped replying, she's still waiting for you to reach out. That is a direct manifestation of Justice reversed. You know what I'm saying? So you focused on people, places, and situations that equally give what you give. So I hope that helped you and made sense, boo-boo. Thank you again. Okay. Aqua BB 47. Lily, we called your name and you wasn't here. If you want to wait around, I'll add you back to the end, boo-boo. Or if you want to wait till after I do my donation, you can post your question. You can still get your question, but let me just get the donation, okay? You was on the free list, but you wasn't here when we called you out. We put you in the chat box and all that good stuff. All right. You are welcome, Flo. All right. I recently started a new job. I was wondering, what do my new coworkers think of me so far? Cool beans. All right, let me do Aqua BB and then I'll get you, okay? Because I know we called you out earlier. What do Aqua's new co-workers think of them? Me and my dropping cards. Lord, I'm just going to see what that is. Knight of Wands reversed. What do Aqua's new co-workers think of them? One more shuffle, Ruffle. What do Aqua's new co-workers think of them? Eight of Pentacles and Eight of Swords. So they think, whether this is true or not, I don't know, but with the Eight of Swords, with the Eight of Pentacles, it's like, do you overthink that you're not working enough, or do you overthink that you're not getting the job enough? even if that's not true, they think that. Like, they think you are overthinking the job or the situation in some sort of way. That's normal though. If you are doing that, to a point, we don't want to be extreme in overthinking ever, but with the Eight of Swords, that's just overthinking that you're not getting it fast enough, or overthinking that you feel new. How long have you been at this new job, Aqua BB? Because for me, when I start a new job, I'm a fixed sign anyway. I would say the first 3 to 6 months is all about getting into the groove of the new job, you know. So no matter if you're in that period of 0 to 6 months, some jobs take longer than others. That's why I'm giving it up to 6 months. You're in that new uncomfortable zone. So Eight of Swords is a natural process. Just remember, when you start to overthink, it's all part of the process. I just finished my first week. Oh yeah, it's all part of the process. You're fresh meat in this situation. Ace of Pentacles reversed, which I feel like is nothing more than the potential for this to become a stable situation is still there. You got it. It's in the reverse. Even in the reverse, the Ace of Pentacles is not bad energy. It's about the potential of this becoming that grounded, stable beginning of you creating a sense of feeling more comfortable there, feeling more into the groove there. Ace of Pentacles reversed. All right, what do these co-workers think of Aqua BB? They think that you, like I said, overthink about whether you're catching on like you need to be with the Eight of Pentacles there. Nine of Cups. So they think you are overall, the ones who've interacted with you, they think you are very enjoyable to be around in an emotional way, because the Nine of Cups, the Nine of Cups lady, she's emotionally stable within herself. She doesn't overreact very easily. It takes a lot to get her out of her groove, so to speak. This is a very powerful place to be in if you are here. Even if you're not, they perceive you that way. They perceive you as very emotionally stable. But I will say, regardless, if you are here, that's the thing. If you're truly here, this is a place of zen. You know what I mean? It takes a lot to be here. Hell, I'm not here most of the time. I try to be, but I'm just saying there's times I'm not, okay? But it feels like emotionally stable with the Nine of Cups. That's a very good place to be. They don't associate you with drama, I'll put it that way. The Emperor reverse. So this Eight of Swords goes with this Emperor reverse. So they could think at times that you don't really have a whole lot of, you're overthinking it. You're trying too hard in terms of, you're still new at it. Give yourself a break. I think that they perceive you as someone who needs to give yourself a break and don't be too hard on yourself. As long as you're giving it your best, I think you'll be fine, because this Ace of Pentacles is here waiting for you to grab it. The potential of this becoming something comfortable and stable is there. But the Nine of Cups, anybody who perceives someone as the Nine of Cups, what they do know about you, it seems like they think you are someone who's very well balanced in an emotional sense. They don't perceive you as someone who tries to be drama or nothing like that. So keep that going, you know. The Magician reversed and the Wheel of Fortune reversed and the Four of Cups. I feel like the person who needs to give you a break the most is yourself. Because I feel like they think of you, as far as like in a week's time, what they've seen about you, they think of you better than you think of you at work. Because this card can be about not having a whole lot of sense of belief in yourself. The Emperor reversed, being a little bit hard on yourself, or what's a good word, like your self-concept is off, like it's new, so it's supposed to be a little bit rocky, right? Anytime you're at a new place, I want to say congratulations, because even if it's a new job that you're only there for a year, this is a stepping stone to growth and evolution, because anytime you're not in your comfort zone, you are in a good place. That's the place you came to earth to be in. Something that's not comfortable. All right, I want to clarify. Five of Pentacles reversed, Ace of Wands. You're going to get into a sense of, I can do this, and you're going to get the Tower reversed, worrying about the worst possible outcome. Don't do that to yourself. The Six of Pentacles, I just want to see what else. Eight of Wands reversed, the Strength, the Six of Swords. It's going to take some time with the Strength and the Six of Swords, but you will get a sense of balancing out your nervous system with this situation. But while you're overthinking, it's because it's new. It's normal, though. This is the normal stuff of being out of your comfort zone. When your ego is screaming at you, go back, this don't feel normal. What do these people think about me? What are they doing? They just showed me this and I forgot. Oh my God, I can't ask them again. And also ask questions. Any question you can think of, ask it twice if you have to. Get a notebook and write it down. I don't even know what kind of work it is, but what I'm saying is that gives you a sense of feeling stable within yourself when you have your cheat sheet. Every time I go to a new job, I have a cheat sheet. Get you a cheat sheet. And also tell yourself that you got this. And when you start to feel the overthinking come along, my anxiety has been on one. When you start to feel that, embrace it as excitement. I know that's hard to do, but your anxiety, you can say, okay, I'm so excited about being out of my comfort zone that this is just on 10,000. That overthinking, that anxiety, this is my excitement. This is my ego trying to put me back in the bubble. But you're breaking out of the bubble. When you feel anxiety and you have this overthinking going on, that's all it is. To summarize what they think about you from what they've been around you, they seem like you're pretty emotionally stable and that you overthink things. That's not a big deal. That's just saying that with you forcing yourself to stay out of the comfort zone, you will go to a more stable place. Your nervous system will regulate. It'll start to feel comfortable. As you leave your comfort zone and you stay outside of it long enough, your comfort zone will grow to meet you. And it'll create strength, even spiritual strength, by forcing yourself to do it. You'll even get to the point where you're good at it. Ace of Wands, that sense of passion. Sometimes when we don't know what we're passionate about, basically, when you get good at something, a human is always passionate about something they're good at. Okay? So let's say you don't know what you're passionate about. Keep going towards whatever it is. And if you suck at it, you're not going to be passionate about it to start with. You keep going towards it until you no longer suck at it. Six of Swords, strength. And then what happens by default? You get passionate. So just go into this job, and no matter what the thing is you're doing at the job, it don't even matter. It's about what you're learning by doing it. You're creating a bigger comfort zone. All right, let me give you an oracle. So I think the Nine of Cups is the thing you need to know the most. They see you as emotionally pretty calm and chill, collected as a person in general. You're emotionally stable and you don't start shit, but you do overthink in terms of how you are performing at work. Fruition and the number 37. This is that Ace of Pentacles reversed energy. This goes with that. That potential for this to become part of your comfort zone and create manifestations for you. Because the energy dynamic you're learning at a new job, you can apply it to anything in life. You see how it's more than just about a new job. It's about the energy you're learning to harness, the energy you're learning to move through successfully. That's a perfect example of how this energy is with the Eight of Swords. You've only been there a week, and if they have any sense about them, it's hard for people to find good workers in lately in this, in my beliefs. It's hard to find people that are devoted and committed. So you go every day and you do your best and you let the chips fall where they may. Because I feel like with time, this is going to create a sense of passion in terms of you being able to keep going after it and expanding your comfort zone. They do think you overthink it. So I feel like you're the one that's harder on yourself, like what you expect of yourself more than your coworkers and what they expect of you, if that makes sense. I feel like you're harder on you than they are. So I hope that helped you, boo-boo. And good luck. It's always cool when you go outside of your comfort zone. It's more important than the money you make or anything. I feel you. They throw too much on you at once. I understand. That's how you grow. Being overwhelmed is when you grow. Thank you, Faith. It's not gonna end in some terrible way though. The tower reversed. It's not gonna end in some terrible way. Don't think about the worst possible outcome. Embrace the fact that you're learning and growing and be proud of yourself for that. Hey, friend. You are welcome. Any information on new love? Let's see. 5 shuffles for Aqua BB. Any information on new love for Aqua BB? Any information for new love for Aqua BB? Any information on new love for Aqua BB? 5 of Swords reversed and the Chariot. Everybody is getting this 2 option energy. I've only had like 3 people ask about new love today, but I feel like everybody be getting the same thing. You see this card? It's a Chariot, but it says this way and that way. This way and that way. This can be 2 opportunities for love. The 5 of Swords is reversed. You're pulling in like 2 possibilities. Somebody else got the 2 of Wands as their first card out for new love. The High Priestess, the High Priestess reversed. The Devil. The Hermit reversed. The underlying energy is the 10 of Swords reversed, Page of Cups reversed, Death reversed, 4 of Pentacles, and there's that 9 of Cups again. So I feel like there's a bigger message with the 9 of Cups showing up more than once for you in 2 readings. It's almost like unknowingly maybe you have matched the frequency of the 9 of Cups at some point, even if you didn't maintain it, but for a few minutes or for a day or 2 or whatever. This is the energy of loving you, right? Having your own cup full, whether you have a connection or not. You have equalized that frequency at some point. But I do feel like there's someone from your past that still holds on to you, okay? And I feel like that's why there's this 2 energy showing up. So it's like where you are, think of it like energy. You're an energy ball, right? And you are attracting 2 possibilities. I know you're attracting multiple possibilities, but for the sake of these cards, I feel like you're attracting 2 possibilities to come in. And it could be simultaneously where it happens at the same time, or it could be that this person that's holding on from you from the past could show up first. Either it's the exact person you've already had a connection with, or B, it's going to be someone that teaches you that same lesson if you interact with them, but it's a whole different person. But it's the same energy. It's some sort of toxic dynamic with the Devil. But have you learned High Priestess and the Hermit reversed? Have you learned from whatever this is, Devil? Or are you going to allow it to come back in and the same thing happen? I feel like if you've learned and you go ahead and shut that down by listening to your inner guidance system, then there's a second thing that could come in that could be something positive that's actually more of a enjoyable connection to be around. Just don't forget that I feel like either a person is holding on to you from the past, Four of Pentacles, Death reversed, or it could be a whole new person, but the same type of lesson could come in from it. And all it is you have to prove to the universe when you're ready to learn a lesson and level up. So this will just be, it'll play out in a way where you can do something different this time, or you can go on the wheel one more time. But I feel like there's two different opportunities coming in, and one of the opportunities is something basically you need to say thank you and next, and stay in this Nine of Cups energy. Know what you're worthy of and don't back down from that. If you only see that one thing in your reality, don't tell yourself, well, I'm going to settle. Don't settle, Nine of Cups, because I feel like there's two energies here that could come in. One is going to be a match to something you've already dealt with and you know it's not what you want. And the second one would be a level up. Chariot, Nine of Cups. So over the next few months, if something comes in, if multiple things come in, but it reminds you of a past thing, or it's a past person, just go ahead and nip that in the bud, because I feel like there's something else coming that is actually a level up, like I said, with the Chariot and the Nine of Cups. So you have to let me know over the next few months if it works out that way. Just say from now to 3 months. 444 on the clock, maybe 4 months. So, Aqua BB, you said you're curious if it's the same person from the past or new. It could either be, based on the way the energy is, it could either be the same person from the past, or it could be one new person that's teaching you that same lesson from the past. And then, that'll be one, and then a whole new ass person that's unlike anything you've dealt with before. And it's a manifestation of you equalizing the frequency of the Nine of Cups. So just keep in your mind that if a new person comes in, but it reminds you of that old shit, even if it's a new person, go ahead and get rid of that energy, what you don't want, because you have equalized the frequency of the Nine of Cups at some point, and I feel like that put out an energetic call for something that's a level up. But it's like a maze, you know, when we're down here on planet Earth. There's something you got to say no to. Whether it's a new person or an old person, it'll be the same energy dynamic as an old thing. And then there'll be a new thing that'll pop up after, or either simultaneously. You'll have a choice. It'll be like a crossroads. And you need to make the choice of the thing that's not familiar, that's not the old lesson. I feel you, boo-boo. Hey, Lady T Toko. Thank you for subscribing, boo-boo. Alright, you got the number 13, and it says wheel. But 13 breaks down to a 4, and that reminds me of the Four of Pentacles. I don't think you got it in this one, but you got it in the other one. The Four of Pentacles says, don't settle. You got this certain your main goal needs to be hanging on to this Nine of Cups frequency. However you can equalize the frequency of love, Nine of Cups within you, because that keeps that call strong to bring in the new person. Be in the inner, vibrate at this. You can't just say it because the universe knows if we mean it or not, right? But vibrate like this. If somebody comes in, that's fine. But if they don't, I'm good, because I love me anyway, and I still feel whole and complete. If you can maintain that for an extended period of time, this new thing would come in, and it will be obvious which choice to make, even if they come in at the same time as some old shit. It will be so obvious, it won't be a question. If you lean on the high priestess, your inner guidance. Okay. So that's what I got, Aqua BB. All right, Lily, go for it, boo-boo. Lily is up. Lakia, I already closed it for today, but if you, maybe tonight I'll either come on or tomorrow, and you just come back, okay? All right. My in-laws, mother-in-law and father-in-law, next action towards me. They hate me, wants divorce, but I'm not giving, but my husband wants to be with me. You are welcome, Lily. What is their energy towards Lily? If I go live tonight, Lakia, it'll be 8 p.m. Eastern, okay? That'll give me time to get done here. Possibly 8:30, 8 to 8:30 Eastern, and I can go get me some food. They hate me because I'm older than his son, and I'm poor. Oh, Lord. What is their next action towards Lily? Be thankful for them, Lily, because the lessons they're learning, like you're learning from them, are phenomenal if they treat you pretty shitty. If you can create thankfulness for them in your heart, you're going to be in there. High Priestess. Five of Wands reversed. The underlying energy is the Three of Pentacles. So let me say this, Lily. If you can maintain your stability within yourself, Three of Pentacles, don't back down. Don't allow yourself to be intimidated by whatever they say. I feel like there's going to be a sense of peace, High Priestess. I feel like they're not going to bug you. Five of Wands reversed. I feel like that's going to slice the drama like a knife. I think it'll stop it. But you've got to stay in this Three of Pentacles energy. Don't allow yourself to budge based on them. Just say, okay, I'm grateful for this. In your mind is all you got to do it. You ain't got to do it to their face. You can do it in your mind. I'm grateful for them. I'm grateful for the lessons, how they're showing me how to be stable within myself. Because I feel like if you can maintain your stability within yourself, they're going to back off. The High Priestess is about silence and no communication, right? And the Five of Wands reversed is about cutting through the drama. So I feel like they will actually back off. That's their next actions, but it's all based on if you can keep this stableness within you. Three of Pentacles. Don't allow anything outside of you to get inside of your heart space. Maintain that stable, grounded earth energy, no matter what they're doing, and I feel like they will back off. So that's what I got for you, boo-boo, and you are welcome. I do really feel like they'll back off. That's what that means. That's quiet, no communication, no contact, and that's cutting through the drama. So you just keep going, okay? There's another card about them backing off, the Hermit. So you good. Thank you, Faith. All right, Liz, go for it. Love you too, Lily. Liz. We getting in the short rows. I gotta think of me something I want to eat. What are M's thoughts for me? Less contact for now. We're, I guess, taking it slow. Ha ha. What are M's thoughts for Liz? Dan said his mother-in-law didn't like him either. She got over it, didn't she, Dan? Temperance reversed. Magician reversed. Seven of Swords. I don't like that. You don't have to take it. But the Seven of Swords is not a good energy, so. And with the Magician reversed, I can't twist that in a good way. This can be a deceitful energy, especially with that card, okay? The Magician reversed is a very manipulative energy when it's got the Seven of Swords with it. So use your inner self to know, does that resonate? Don't let some little girl from South Georgia flip out 3 cards and determine your life. Never do that, y'all. But I'm just telling you what the meaning of these cards is, something to consider. Is this person manipulative and only out for some sex-based connection? Because the Page of Wands is at the bottom. Just like I said, only take it if it is true, but the Temperance reverse can be a sense of it's not a balanced connection. But it can just say they're impatient. They need a lot of validation. So it can be that. But these 2 cards with the Seven of Swords and the Magician reverse, I don't like them. Good. Not yet intimate. Good. Keep it that way until this person proves that you know that they're there. You know what I'm saying? I feel you, Liz. But yeah, just keep your eyeballs open. You have ears to see. I said ears to see. You have eyes to see and ears to hear, right? You have your third eye. You have your inner guidance, your inner gut. Listen to your intuition and make sure that this person isn't manipulative. But yeah, be mindful. That's all I'm going to say. All right, Amber, you're welcome, Liz. Amber is up. If you're still here, Amber. Amber. Sticking it out through thick and thin, ain't that right, Dan? Katrina, you are up. If you are still here. They must have left us, y'all. Amber, you can post if you just post, boo boo. I called you. Go ahead. He said marriage is like a garden. You have to tend it almost every day. You have to do them weeds. Is Josh betraying? Does Josh have a betraying energy towards Amber? I don't know how to read with who, Amber, when I do cards. I'm just going to be honest with you. But I will say if it comes out that they're betraying or not, if your inner gut isn't feeling that, then question, is it because you just got that feeling in yourself, or is it like a reason? And if you think they are and you have any reason to believe that, who gives a damn with who? You just back off because you love yourself, right? Is Josh betraying Amber? The 10 of Wands popped out, but I put it back because it had a bunch of cards with it. Does Josh have a betrayal energy towards Amber? The Emperor and the Six of Cups reversed. If you have a history with this person, they have a negative energy towards you about something that's happened. If it's a new person, then they try to keep a hard outer exterior or an outer shell with the Emperor card. They don't like to let anybody in too close to their heart space because they have a lot of vibrational baggage from their past. These cards do not say that they are betraying you. Again, listen to what your gut tells you. Don't just listen to me. But these are not cards of betrayal or manipulation. These are more about somebody that's trying to be in self-protective mode with the Emperor, that hard outer exterior so that you can't get to their vulnerable inside world because they have a sense of something they're holding on from their past that they look at in a negative way. The way they could transmute this if they wanted to is to look at that situation and say, okay, what did I learn from it? And once they figure that out, apply it to their life and be grateful. Then they've transmuted the Six of Cups reversed and they don't have to be so protective of their heart. But I feel like that's what this person is doing. They're trying to protect their heart because they got hurt in the past from somebody. If you don't have a past with them, then that's just something they're holding on to from their past that has nothing to do with you. So don't take it personal, but this is somebody who tries to protect their heart. They're scared of love, you know. So that's what I got for you, Amber. All right, Kamika, if Katrina is not here, Kamika, are you here? Kamika is up if Katrina is gone. You're welcome, Amber. I always give myself too many people and then I'll be hungry, y'all. Every time. Kamika! All right, Jackie, are you here? We ain't playing with them. I'm finna put all the rest of them in here. And then Faith, if you want to post your question, since you did the list for me, I'll do you a question. Prem Chand. We just got it. We just handled that, didn't we? We just went on through it. Dan said, Faith, how's the first day on the job going? She working it over there. I don't know what I'm gonna eat, y'all, but I hope it's good. Will Fate see her boyfriend from the past? So what kind of energy around that timeline? Will Fate see her boyfriend from the past? 3 more shuffles. Will Fate see... Ooh, tater tots with some chili and cheese, y'all. We need that in our life. We gotta see what this was. The 3 of Cups. I'm taking it. I feel like that was a sign because it fell on the floor and it was by itself. The 3 of Cups is some sort of reconciliation. You will get some sort of meeting or chance to interact with this person. Will Fate see her boyfriend from the past? Yeah. I gotta go get me some fruit. I'm doing that. I'm going to get fruit. So that way if I go live again tonight, when I get off and I'm starving, I'm gonna have me a fruit salad. You're such a good thinker. The Emperor reversed. Don't you? This has been a collective message all day with the Emperor reversed. When the Emperor reversed comes out, it can mean different things. But in this situation, if you want to know when this is going to happen, it's going to be when you have least expected and you're not planning for it. An example of how this can manifest, true story, happened to me before. I have had people that I wanted to interact with from my past, or a person in particular. And the time that this happened or manifested for me is when I had not showered. It was during the pandemic, and I had to see this person looking all crustified. Emperor reverse, 3 of Cups. Interact with this person when you least expect it in a very inconvenient time. That's when this will manifest for you. Not exactly like that storyline, but that is an example of this energy. When it's like no planned out, and you're not going to have to do anything. In fact, the key for this to happen is when you're not doing anything. But it will happen. The 3 of Cups is here, but it'll just be when you're not expecting it. 9 of Cups reversed. And it, like I said, that sometimes that can be emotional codependence, but as a card describing this 3 of Cups, this is like, when is this going to happen? When it's not something you're really wishing for. 9 of Cups reversed. It's not something that you're actually envisioning for it to happen. It's just going to be kind of a serendipity kind of vibe. Just kind of, you'll just either run into this person, or they'll randomly message you, or you won't be planning for it. Yep. When you let it go. And not necessarily that you have to not desire it anymore, but it'll just be that your consciousness is going to be focused on something else. When you get lost in doing something else or focused on something else, they're not really on your mind for them to come in. That's when they'll come in. But the 3 of Cups says it will happen, just not when you're wishing for it or thinking of it. When you let it go. I hate to say it that way, but I feel like it'll be when you let it go. Because the Emperor reversed is about releasing control. When you're not trying to make it happen, that's when it'll happen. Not bad for the guy with a D plus average. I agree. I'm giving you an A for that. You miss aliens, Faith? I'm gonna let her know I'm going live tonight. Maybe she'll come on here and chill with us. I feel like when you let it go, boo boo. Alright, y'all. That's it for right now. I'm gonna go get me some food and wash some clothes, and hopefully I'll be back on between 8 and 8:30 Eastern. I love y'all, and I hope y'all have a great rest of your day, and hopefully I'll see y'all in a few hours, okay? Yes, Faith. Playfulness. That's letting it go. Yes. Alright. I'll see y'all in a little bit, okay? He might show up in her sandbox. That's right. Y'all have a great rest of your day, and I'll be back later, alright? Bye, y'all.